right, next up, we have Max, who's going to um, is going to grace us with a visit from Darg, right? We got Darg tonight? All right. Darg and guests and Max. Um, some of you may remember Max from the Whistle Stop, where he has performed at Katrina's Comedy Night, and I honestly have no idea what to expect. So, but I'm very excited, as you all should be too. And I will let him get to it because. You guys hear that? Cool. That's just what I was listening to before I got here, and it kind of put me in a good mood. So to be honest with y'all, I'm kind of tired. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep, and probably been about 5 hours since I had any sleep. So, I'm not usually one to brag, but I gotta be honest. I've been getting into philanthropy, and I've been getting into some academics. Now, academics is just a fancy term for education. I've been driving in my van, you'll be happy to know, and I was watching this TV show called Return of the Jedi. Anybody ever seen that? So you'll be familiar with them Ewoks. Ewoks is these teddy bears right here. And so in my philanthropy and in my academics, I decided I don't need to reinvent the wheel. I could just do an anthropological study on some Ewoks. And I said, all right, but I want to do this right. I want to do this objectively in science, you know? And so I decided I was going to immerse myself in nature. And I was going to become an Ewok. Going to talk like an Ewok, walk like an Ewok. And so I get in my van, I start driving to nature. Now, I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with nature, but I get in there and I start walking in it. And I was thinking I'm going to conquer the world. I was ready to beat some stormtroopers up with some sticks or something. But I get in there and I see this huge badger, which I did not expect, and I became threatened, and I started getting fearful, and I started begging for my life. I said, Badger, I'm 26 years old. Don't kill me. I ain't done nothing with my life. And I was standing there, I was crying, and I was looking through my tears, I was looking at him, and I realized, that's not a badger, that's just a log. And it's kind of convenient, so I just took a sit down there on the log and said, you know, this would be a good time to just think. And so I just sat there and I just thought, why am I this way? And I kid you not, I'm looking out over the horizon trying to find some peace. and I see this thing moving, and I said, now what on earth could be moving in the horizon as I'm sitting here on a log? It was a badger. So I said, I thought you were the log. I'll tell you what, this anthropological study is getting tough. So I decided I need to get home into some air conditioning. So what I did was I jumped in my van and started heading home. I get in there and turn on some Netflix, and I was about ready to make myself a new Facebook status, see if anybody has any advice on what I should do with my anthropological study. And so I'm on there, but I was trying to write my status. I kept getting interrupted by all these Facebook ads trying to get me to buy a t-shirt. I said, I already got a t-shirt. I probably have 5 Facebook ads. How do I know that? Because I counted them. Elementary. But I said, I'm not going to buy one of these shirts. And then I bought a shirt. So about this time I was starting to get hungry. So I said, you know, I should just get in the kitchen and start cooking some food. So I get in the kitchen, and there's 3 things you need to know. Y'all know what frying pan is? If you know what a frying pan is, just go ahead and clap. Good. Y'all know what butter is, I'm assuming. Y'all know what flying squirrels are? So I was in there. I realized I got a frying pan, I got butter, but I don't have anything to eat. And so I open up some windows and was thinking, what on earth am I gonna eat? And I kid you not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 flying squirrels flew straight in the window, landing in my frying pan. I said, this is convenient. But now I was sitting there getting ready to eat it, and a fly landed on it. I said, great. But I didn't know what to make of any of that. But it did get me thinking, though. What are we putting in our frying pans? And so in my anthropological studies, I've been meeting new friends. And they also have philanthropic tendencies. So this next person I'd like to introduce you to, his name is the Yellow Duck. He's a roommate of mine. So without further ado, let's hear for the Yellow Duck.
My name's the Yellow Duck, and this is my first time, well, trying anything. And I have a philanthropic project. It's called Rescuing Eggs from Egg Eaters. And so I've been going around collecting eggs and saving them from people who are eating them. So I brought some to show you. Would you like to see some eggs that I've saved? Yeah? Okay. have some. Oh my gosh. Look what I did. That was one I was supposed to save. Well, at least it was just a chicken. You get it? I'm a duck. Did you get it? You thought? Okay. Well, shoot. I guess that's all from me.
Trying to help the world, you know? Philanthropy. So, got another friend of mine that's also interested in some philanthropic endeavors. But this one, he's kind of got a bad rap. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Darg the Inquisitor.
Hey guys, freaking, how's it going? My name is Darg, and I'm also interested in helping the world. And so, my philanthropic project was to buy tons of #submit t-shirts to turn the world more dogmatic. Can I get an amen? I got one. So, this is my gift to the world, that you don't have to think anymore, because dogmatic authority is going to do that for you. So, anyone who like one, please come up to the front at this time and get a t-shirt. And if you like to, you can kiss my Converse.
This is great, huh? Are you? You see any smalls? Where are you?
Oh my god!
Would you like to kiss my Converse?
We got smalls.
Right here. You're welcome. Thank you. Would you like a hug? Enough. You don't like me? That's okay. You want one? Give this guy one, please. I actually wrote all this stuff down. Stupid. So I have one more bit. This is a serious bit. It's actually a bit of practical advice. I know a lot of us here, we're church congregational members, right? Well, there's this new thing I've noticed out there called the Christian side hug. And the good news is there's a thing called Christian side hug reversals. So I'll demonstrate and kind of talk you through them. Because you're going to be faced with this. It's when somebody goes from the side, right? And they don't really want to go full front on. And so when somebody comes from the side, there's a handful of moves you can do. I'll just give you three. Three of my tried and true. First one you can do is called the backbreaker. These are all wrestling moves. They're coming in from the side. Lean in towards them. Leg sweep them kind of like this with your arm. And you're holding them, and then you just drop. Christian side hug reversal number 2. The torture rack. I don't know. They're coming at you. You just go, you duck, pick them up, and torture rack. Called the fireman's carry. And Christian side hug reversal number 3. The stone cold stunner. This one's a little bit more technical. You have to see them coming, and you have to prepare yourself. You have to say, I'm about to knee this person so that I can grab their head and drop them and break their jaw. That's what the stone cold stunner is. Folsom Austin 316 at church. Anyways, guys, that's all I got. Thanks. Seriously, if anybody wants a shirt, I'm just giving these away because I bought like 100 shirts and I way overestimated the demand.